This video briefly discusses how to download Python onto your Windows-based computer. That is the latest version. One of the easiest ways to do that is you can go into your desired browser and then type in python.org. The official website will display. Go to download, and of course you'll see where it shows you how to download using a Windows operating system, Mac OS, or other platforms. So what we're going to do is download the latest version for Windows, which is 3.12.4. An executable version will display. Open it, and your computer will probably prompt you, letting you know this was safe to download, as in my case the Norton's program. I'm going to add the Python path so that's important, so that when you install it on your Python program it will work correctly. And so we're going to choose install now. It will ask you if you wish to allow the application to change your device, and you would choose yes. And once the setup is completed, this is the dialog box that you will see displayed on your computer. Setup was successful, and we're going to click close. Now, depending on the version of the operating system you have on your computer, you can go in your startup menu or whatever way you have it set up, and then once you do that, you can go down to where we downloaded the latest version. Click on that arrow, choose the idle. The idle should be chosen because it will open up the editor, and that's what this idle stands for, Integrated Development Environment, and this is where your editor shows up under the actual Python program itself. So we're going to click on that, and this is what you're going to see on your screen. So there's a menu. When you know that you're in the editor when a menu shows up: File, Edit, Shell, Debug, Options, Window, Help. And this is the latest version. It was changed this past June 6, 2024. So you're going to go to File and then say New File. Once you do that, you are in the editor. That's why it says Untitled. Now there are some important pieces of information that you want that will be helpful to you. Options, configure idle, and it is by default Courier New. I would keep it that way. The font size currently is 10. I'm going to change it to 18 just to make it a little bit larger. Press the OK. And I can also go in and change the background. It could either be, if you want a white background or a dark background. I have the dark background as my default. I think that's how it's going to show up. If you did classic and apply, this is what it looks like, but we're going to go back and choose dark. Seems to be easier on my eyes. You choose what's good for your eyes. Next, when you go into the Python, there are line numbers that makes it much easier when you are navigating through your program, your instructions. Each line represents a unique instruction. So we're going to go back to options and say show line numbers, and that will show up. We will talk about this a little bit later on, but this is the easiest way to download Python onto your Windows-based computer. You will follow similar steps using other platforms such as the Mac OS, Linux, or other platforms. Other videos will show you how to get into the Python and actually add instructions and learn how to execute or play the program or run it and be able to see your results. or you may find errors in the program, but we're going to show you how to do that momentarily.